The world doesn't hand out greatness. It doesn't whisper it into your ear or slide it under your pillow at night like a coin from the tooth fairy. It demands it from the depths of your soul, and only from those who dare to answer. You weren't born to drift. You weren't designed to live in the shadows of someone else's ambition. Every breath in your lungs, every beat of your heart is a call to rise, not just to survive this life, but to master it, to grab it by the throat and make it answer to you. But here's the brutal truth. The world doesn't care how talented you are, how much potential you carry, or what dreams you've scribbled into the corners of a forgotten journal. The only thing it recognizes, the only language it speaks, is mindset. A winning mindset is not just a tool. It's not a morning routine. It is a full-blown revolution of the soul. It is forged in silence and discipline and fire. It's what separates the few who shape the world from the many who are shaped by it. Carnegie didn't build empires with ease. He built them with vision sharpened by steel. Edison failed 1,000 times, not because he loved failure, but because his mind was anchored in belief so deep it became reality. Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Lincoln failed more times than most men attempt, but they knew something most don't. Your life bends to the shape of your thoughts. So if you're tired of falling back, if you're sick of mediocrity dressed as comfort, then listen closely. Because everything changes when your mind does. The first principle of a winning mindset is belief, not the kind you wear on your lips, but the kind that saturates your bones. Belief is the birthplace of power. It is the spark behind every invention, the seed under every empire, the whisper behind every impossible feat that turned into reality. It is not an emotion, it's a decision. A fire lit not by chance, but by choice. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. You don't need applause. You don't need the validation of doubters or the likes of the crowd. Greatness begins when you stop outsourcing belief and decide to become your own source of fire. But belief without clarity is like fire without direction. It burns, but it doesn't build. Clarity is a weapon. Most people stumble through life in a fog, chasing borrowed dreams and counterfeit desires. They don't know what they want, only what others expect. But a winning mindset doesn't run on noise. It runs on vision. You want to win? Then get painfully specific. Don't just say you want success. Define it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who are you when you wake up in that reality? Clarity cuts through the chaos of the world. It silences distraction. It draws the target so sharply that your soul can't help but aim. Walt Disney could see an entire kingdom when others saw swampland. Ford saw mass mobility when others saw dirt roads and horse-drawn carriages. Their minds weren't confused, they were focused. And focus with clarity becomes unstoppable. But clarity without purpose is a compass without a destination. Purpose is the gravity that keeps the dream grounded in meaning. It is the reason behind the reason. It's what fuels you when motivation dies, because motivation always dies. It's the engine that keeps running when no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when the road is long and the night is cold. Purpose is what makes pain worth enduring. It's what turns obstacles into initiations. If your vision doesn't scare you, stretch you, or demand your soul's attention, then it isn't a vision. It's an escape. A winning mindset doesn't chase comfort, it chases calling. And once you've found it, once that purpose pierces through the fog and plants its flag in your soul, there is only one way forward: discipline. Discipline is the great separator. It's not sexy, it doesn't sell well, it isn't wrapped in Instagram filters or quick tips, but it is the steel of success. It's doing the work when no one's watching. It's rising before the world wakes. It's saying no to what is easy and yes to what is right. You see, the average man lives by mood. The great man lives by principle. Andrew Carnegie didn't rise because he felt like working. He rose because he decided to work. Repeatedly, relentlessly, ruthlessly. A winning mindset understands this. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your discipline. But discipline must lead somewhere. And that somewhere is action. Not wishful thinking, not journaling your dreams into oblivion, not manifesting with your eyes closed while the world passes you by. I'm talking about brutal, consistent, focused action, the kind that scares your past self and startles your present one. Action is the currency of belief. It's the proof that you're serious. It's the bridge between the internal and the external. Thoughts are powerful, yes, but thoughts alone don't move. Mountains, action does. Every empire ever built was once a blueprint in a mind, but it became stone, steel, and skyline through blood, sweat, and unwavering action. But even action is nothing without adaptability, because life will test you. It will bend your plans, reroute your steps, throw storms at your most peaceful days. And if your mindset is rigid, you'll break. But if your mindset is forged in adaptability, you'll bend like bamboo and rise like thunder. The winning mindset isn't just strong. It's smart. It doesn't panic in the face of change, it pivots. It doesn't mourn detours, it finds new paths. Thomas Edison didn't cry over failed filaments, he found another way. The Wright brothers didn't wait for the wind, they learned to fly against it. Adaptability is power in disguise. It's evolution in motion. It's not surrender, it's strategy. And when the world sees your discipline, your clarity, your purpose, your fire, and it still pushes back, you must awaken the force that has fueled every legend since time began. Resilience. Not just endurance, not just surviving hardship, but the defiant, focused, soul-deep refusal to stay down. Because life will knock you flat. It will test the truth of your belief. It will ask, how bad do you really want this? And your answer won't be spoken, it will be shown. Through resilience. The kind that roars louder than failure, the kind that rebuilds when the storm has ripped everything bare, the kind that doesn't need comfort, applause, or even understanding. Just mission. Lincoln lost elections. Ford lost companies. Oprah was told she didn't have the look for TV. But resilience rewrote every rejection into revolution. And here's what you must understand. Resilience is not just the strength to get back up. It's the courage to rise wiser, smarter, sharper, stronger. It is not stubbornness, it is transformation.